Happy Creative Sparks, even though it is not Thursday. I didn't go on last week or maybe even the week before as well. Had some stuff going on. And some of that, not all of it, but some of that related to why I'm coming on at an unusual time today. And it's because I just have to. I had to come on today. Um, I had trouble getting out of bed this morning. And that's something that is common for me as in my part of the world as the weather gets grayer and everything. It is sunny right now, which helped, and I also got support from my partner who lives with me. And I am coming on to this is dovetailing with a couple of different messages I've gotten from people in the last couple of weeks that it seems that they see me and they see all the work I'm doing, the stuff I'm doing visibly, putting joy out there, putting the mechanisms for building joy through creativity and play out there to all of you. And the impression then, I guess we're prone to thinking all or nothing, right? So the impression has been that my entire life is joyful and that I am uh absolutely, that I spend, that I don't face the same kinds of challenges, crises, conflicts, obstacles that they face. And I just need to really say that that's not true. It is a fact that I face stress and anxiety, clinically diagnosed even, depression as well, since I was diagnosed when I was a teenager. And I have the same kinds of challenges in my life as everybody else. I do. I'd say as the winter comes on, most winters, I start to have more and more trouble getting out of bed. And I am um, sometimes feeling kind of dead and dull inside and dissociated from myself. That's a habit that I built up to numb the pain. With my joy building over the past year or two, my conscious joy building and helping others do the same, which gives me a lot of joy, that the hold that those kinds of things have on me aren't as strong and they don't last as long. They're not as intense, they don't go as deep. They're still there though. They're still there. I don't want to give anybody an impression that all of a sudden life is perfect. I know that, marketing and sales kind of dictates that we speak the benefits, right? And that we say them for the full joyful thing that they are. They don't negate things that actually happen in real life. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on and be real today about that. Um, it's very important to understand as we are looking at the prospect and feeling into the prospect and hearing things all around us about the prospect of changing our lives and transforming our lives into something different and better, because that's what we're all seeking. It's very important to know that it's the actions that we do that make the most difference. The emotions, right? With some of you, I've been talking about the baseline of joy, saying like, here was my lowest baseline on a day or a given time period, and here was my highest. And as I've practiced and explored joy building activities through creativity and play, now my lowest baseline is where my highest used to be. That is the way it works. And it has taken action. It didn't just happen on its own. So waiting for that kind of thing doesn't work, right? Or um, trying to make it happen doesn't work. Taking action and doing is what makes it happen. And getting support when you can't take action is what works. When you find that you are like trying to do something and it's not working and you're not actually doing. So send me a direct message to get that support for yourself because whether it's depression or anxiety or just the stress of the season, I have been where you are. I am sometimes still in some days where you are, and I can help.